classroom. Today's topic will be reported speech part 3. But before that, I just want to share a thought with you. The thought is, patience is the key that connects your efforts to your results and success. Learn to be patient and perseverant. What is the meaning of it? Patience is the key that connects your efforts to your result and success. If you want success in your life, you have to be patient. Otherwise, nothing could be achieved within an hour or within few days. Okay? You have to be patient and perseverant. That means you have to continue do your effort. You will continue with your effort, and one day you must get your result, and the result will be success. I hope it is clear to you, the thought is clear to you, and it is very effective. In any field, whatever field, if you want success, you have to be perseverant and patient. Now children, I am starting reported speech. Earlier I told you how to change the direct sentence into indirect sentence. Some basic rules in last two reported speech videos. I told you some basic rules. Today I will tell you about the exceptions of those rules. Now please see. The first is the simple present stating a general truth does not change in indirect speech. That means if the reported speech is in simple present and the RV reported verb is in past tense, but reported speech is in present tense. But the present, normally what happens? If it is in present tense and this one is past tense, we have to change this according to the RV, reported verb. But here the exception is if the simple present stating a general truth. If it is a general truth or universal truth, that means the sentence is true in every condition, in everywhere throughout the world. So at that time, there will not be any change. Now please try to understand. The teacher said, the sun sets in the west. Sun sets in the west, it is a universal truth. Throughout the world, the same thing will be followed. Same thing the teacher will say throughout the world. So, the teacher said is in RV, reported verb, which is in past tense. But this verb is in present tense. Though it is in present tense, but the sentence is a general truth or universal truth. That is why there will not be any change. So, the sentence will be, the teacher said that sun sets in the west. As it is, we will write the thing. Only we will replace comma, inverted comma by that. Otherwise, there will not be any change. Please see again. The teacher said, comma, inverted comma, the sun sets in the west. It is a general truth and in present tense. So, we will write, the teacher said that, replacing comma, inverted comma, we have written that, the sun sets in the west. As it is, we will note it down. Now, second example. He said to his sister, Monday comes after Sunday. That is also a universal truth. Throughout the world, the same thing people will say that every Monday comes after every Sunday. Okay. So, he told. Said to his sister will change into told, because when after said, if we have an object, that will change into told. And if we do not have an object, we can write as it is said. So he told his sister. Now to will not be written. With told, we do not write to. I will explain it to you more further. He told his sister that Monday comes after Sunday. Again, the whole sentence will be written as it is. Only comma and inverted comma will be replaced by that. I hope it is clear to you. Now, second exception. Second exception is the simple past stating a past historical event. If reported speech is in past tense, but it is saying a historical event, something which was held in history, at that time also we will not do any change. Like example, the teacher said India became free in 1947. This is a true sentence for the whole life. It is a historical event which happened in 1947 and it will not change in any condition. This statement will not change in any condition. So we will write it as it is, just adding that. The teacher said that India became free in 1947. As it is, we will note it down. Only we will replace comma, invited comma with that. Next one, he said India became a republic country in 1950. Again, it is a true sentence, universal truth. It is a, you can say it is a general truth at that time. We will write as it is, because in 1950 our constitution was implied, and that is why at that time India became republic country. That is why India is called republic in 1950. India became republic in 1950. So we can say India became a republic country in 1950. It is again a universal truth, a general truth. So we will not do any change, only that will be there in place of comma and invited comma. So that means here in this slide I will tell you two exceptions. One is the simple present, though the sentence is in simple present and reported verb is in past tense, but we will not change it in the indirect speech because it is a general truth. In this sentence also it is past tense, but this one is general truth, so we will not do any change. Third one is this sentence is in past. This reported verb is in past tense, but this sentence is an historical event, which is an historical event, so we will not do any change. Here also said is reported verb which is in past tense, and the sentence is a historical event. So again we will not do any change. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. Now I will tell you the next thing what we have. Now in this slide I will tell you about say and tell, the difference between say and tell. We say something, that means when we talk to something, we talk something to someone, we say. Okay, but we tell somebody or something, and when we give the description, or we described or we explained something to someone, at that time we do telling. Okay, now try to understand it. Reporting verb or RV, said is changed to told if it is followed by an object. If reported verb, which is also called RV, in direct speech, it is followed by an object. At that time, we will change it into told. Said will change into told. But if the reporting verb said is not followed by any object, means after said I have not written any object, means I'm saying to whom, that I have not mentioned. At that time said will be written as it is. But if I mention that I said something to someone, at that time said will change into told. Now try to say it. He said to me. To me is the object. So we will write he told me. And comma, invited comma is replaced by that, and I will be replaced by he. He told me that he, and will change into past tense because said is in past tense. So he would meet you, means me. Here you is used for me, I is used for he, and you is used for me. So he told me that he would meet me soon. Understand? Now next one, he said. Here Here there is no object. He said to whom is not mentioned. So we will write he said as it is. He said as it is. We will not change it into told. He said, comma, invited comma will be replaced by that. He said that I is used for he. Am is in present tense, so he, up with he, the past tense, he was writing a book. I hope it is clear to you. He said that he was writing a book. We will not change said into told because there is no object here, and I is changed according to he subject, and he and am is in present tense because are is in past tense. So we have to change am into past tense. So with he it is was. So then we will write he said that he was writing a book. I hope it is clear to you the difference between said and told. When said is followed by an object, then it will change into told in the indirect speech. And if it is not followed by an object, then there will not be any change. We will write said as it is in the indirect speech. Now, students, we have to understand that you have understood that when we have to change said into told. Now the next thing we have to understand, when we write told, it is not followed by to. That means if it is written in the direct speech that he said to me, when we change it into indirect, we will not write he told to me. Instead, we will write he told me. No to will be written. Okay, now try to understand. He said to me. He said to me, I have to go home. Because an object is there, so said will be changed into told. He told. Now we will not write to. To will not be written. We have to remove to. He told me, comma, invited comma will be replaced by that. He told me that I is used for he. He told me that he and have will change into past tense because reporting verb is in past tense. So have will change into had. That he had to go home. I hope it is clear to you. Said to me will change into told me. To will be removed. We will not write to. With told, to is tell or told. To is not written. Next one. She said to her sister. Again said to her sister. Said is followed by an object. It will change it into told. She said to her sister, we will go to the market. So, she told her sister, told, to is removed. She told her sister, comma, invited comma will be replaced by that. And we is used for she and her sister. It is used for both of them. So we will change it to they. She told her sister that they will change into past tense. They would go to the market. I hope it is clear to all of you that in this slide actually mainly I want to tell you that told is not followed by to. When we write told, we will not write to. He said to me, it will become he told me. He said to them will become told them. He said to her will become told her. He said to him will become told him. He said to students will become told students. Okay? So no to will be there. After that, you do the rest of the thing. That after invited comma, whichever is the subject, that will change it according to the subject of reporting verb, and rest of the thing. And this verb, if it is in present tense, it will change into past tense. If it is in future tense, it will change into past tense. I hope it is clear to you. In this is reported speech part 3. After that, next video, I will tell you more about reported speech. First, you understand the rules nicely, then only it will be easier for you to do the rest of the things, to do the reported speech very confident. I hope you liked this video. If you have any query, please ask me. Write to me in my chat box. Thank you. Have a nice day.